Okay, today's topic, the importance of a routine. So first thing I need to do is address the difference between a routine and a habit. So a habit is something that you do every day at the same time. So you brush your teeth before you eat breakfast, or after you eat breakfast, depending on what you do. Or you poop after you wake up, or you brush your teeth before you go to sleep. So it's always at the same time relative to your other activities, right? So, and having, so that's a habit. And a routine is a bunch of habits put together, and it's a time. So you could have a morning routine, you could have a nighttime routine, or your whole day could have a routine, right? So it's doing the same thing every day at the same time. So, for example, in school you had a timetable. That's a routine. First period English, second period science, third period math, and every day you have the same thing. Before interval you have science. After interval you have math. After math you have social studies, whatever, right? So this is what we want. We want a routine. We want to do the same things at the same time every day. And this is how you become ultra productive. This is the number one secret to becoming productive. When you do the same thing every day, when you have a habit, you might know, if you're watching this video and you've seen my other videos and you're on self-improvement, you might know how habits can change your life, right? If you have a meditation habit, first thing after you wake up, meditate. It just becomes automatic, right? You don't think, oh man, I gotta meditate today. You just, as soon as you wake up, you just do it. Or as soon as you wake up, you go and you do some push-ups and you do some pull-ups and you do some squats, and it's just workout, right? You don't think like, oh man, I gotta hit my workout today. You don't think, man, I don't know when I'm gonna record these YouTube videos. You get up, after you make your bed, come here, make your video. And it's like, a habit is one thing. Your routine is, the whole thing is like a habit. It's like if your whole day became a habit. And that's really, really powerful. And that's what I had been doing. I was in such a rock solid routine for, say, like a month. Like last month, probably all of August, and maybe half of September. But just the last few weeks, I've fallen out of my routine. I can't seem to wake up when I want to. And you can probably tell by these videos, they're coming out so all over the place, right? They're not consistent in the, like, uploading. My content itself, like the way I'm talking, is probably not as good as it would have been if I stayed consistent and did a video or two every day. But I'm back now. But yeah, I need to try and get that right, because the routine is what made it so easy for me to wake up. And that month and a half of a rock solid routine, waking up at 5:30, 5:45, meditating first thing in the morning, gratitude journaling, and make the bed, recording videos, and it wasn't just one video. It was like, at least on a bad day, maybe one, or if I had a football training, maybe one video. But most days it would be 3-4 videos, and I would have like a pile of videos left over. I'd have like 5-6 videos just in my computer ready to upload. And some days I would upload 2 because I had so many. And yeah, and then so record the videos. Okay, I'll just, it's on my phone. I have the timetable on my phone. So this is a good way to make a routine. Go on the Notes app or get it on a piece of paper and just write activity and time, and then from the beginning of your day to the end of it, just write exactly what you're going to do. Obviously, your day changes and you can't say exactly what you're going to do exactly when you're going to do it. But if you have a rough outline of, I'm going to do this between this and this time, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this, then I'm going to do this, and then you do it for like a day or two, you will feel so good. And some people will be like, oh, you're going too hard, you need to have some fun. You can't just you can't do the same thing every day. You're gonna get bored. You're gonna get depressed. And It's the happiest I've ever been. It's it's not even close. I got so much more done. I felt so much better about myself. I felt so much better about the work I was doing. And it's just you 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 don't understand until you do it. Cuz doing the same thing every day at the same time makes it sound like torture, right? It does. I'll admit it's the sentence itself sounds like torture, but when you do it, your life will never be the same. I'm not even exaggerating, because how much you get done is crazy, and your habits that weren't so solid before become like so solid. How do I? Yeah, your habit, like if you were meditating maybe once every 3 days, once every 4 days. Once you get into the routine, you wake up at the same time every day, go to sleep at the same time. Do this as soon as you wake up, do that as soon as you finish that, do this as soon as you finish that. Your meditation will be so much more consistent. You will be able to record videos more consistently. Your gratitude journaling will be more consistent. Your exercise will be more consistent. You'll be able to read more consistently. And it's just, everything goes up. Trust me, everything goes up. And I am making this video because I've fallen out of my routine. And everything has gone down. I haven't been recording these videos, and something I read in the 4-Hour Work Week. What you want to prioritize doing first thing in the morning, or as early in the morning as you can, is if there was one thing and you did it the whole day, and that was the only thing you did, would you be happy with your day if this was your activity? So, let's say meditation. If that was the one thing you did all day, you didn't read, you didn't exercise, you didn't do anything, but you meditated, would you be happy with that day? Rather than if you just exercised, or if you just read, or if you just, So, my one thing was this. It was recording videos. Because this is most important to me. Everything else for me has become a habit, so I don't look at it like that. And it's not how you should look at it. It should become a habit. It should become so automatic that you don't even need to think about it. But this is a task. It's like kind of difficult compared to everything else. So this is the one task. So the days I didn't skip any meditations, but the days when I couldn't get other things done in the morning because I had something else on, I would prioritize this, do this in the morning, because I know the morning is the time where I'm going to get the most effective work done. So I pushed everything else aside. I did it after school or in the evening or whatever. But I made sure I did this at the same time every day. And it served me well until now. It's only been a week or two, and it's not so bad. You probably think it's good. I woke up at 6:30 this morning, and that's too late. I had an alarm at 6, and I stayed in bed for too long, but, it's relative. Me coming out of my routine and you coming out of your routine is probably very different. You might not wake up early, and that's okay. Sleep is really important. If you wake up early and you're sleep deprived, there's no point in waking up. If you're gonna wake up early, you have to go to bed early. And if you don't do that, then just wake up a little bit later. But I'd recommend try and get all your difficult tasks done in the morning, and then have the afternoon be other things. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just kind of complaining about how I haven't been recording many videos, but you should be consistent. You should be back into it, and hopefully I'll be daily again. I'll try and record some videos tomorrow. It's getting close to exam season at school, so that's also why I have to study in the mornings. But I'll try and prioritize this, because I know I can record these videos, and what's the time? It's 7 o'clock. So I still have an hour to study, and then half an hour to get ready, and then I can leave for school at 8:30. Yeah, that's not an excuse. Shouldn't make excuses. I've been lazy and I haven't been recording these videos. Don't be like me. Get into a routine. Make your timetable. It will change your life.